To end off, is there any other message you'd like to give or anything else that we can talk about the Enoch Davis Center and what more we could do for the community?
Yes. What we can do, here's what I did. I'll just lay it out as a platform first of all. What I did was this, and this is a map. I organized what I wanted to do for my community, and I packaged it. The way I packaged it was in the workshops that I do. In the book I wrote called Discover You, I packaged what got me through. You know, in each chapter of my book is a map and a system of how I was here in this spot where I was feeling some type of way. And then I got transformed over here to where I feel some type of way. And I know I said the same thing twice, but once you say it one time with one emotion and you transfigure it with another emotion, it's a totally different phrase. And let people know that the same thing can mean something totally different. It all depends on your perspective. And then your position, you know, where you are, if you're going, trying to look farther out or farther in degree, your position determines how you interpret what you see. You know, because if your attitude determines your attitude, if I'm feeling good, I'm paying attention to everything, ooh, I see that, oh, I see that, down, you know, I'm going to do it in 4 moves now, you know. But if I'm down here and I'm in the war, I can't see because I'm so emotionally overwhelmed, you know. And that's the purpose of emotions, to overwhelm your logic and your reason. You can't reason with yourself or nobody, or not even with the things that are presented to you. And so when I wrote that book, which it was just a manual, it was just for me, but I was told that it was beneficial for others around me, so now I'm sharing it. You know, and I found out how to share it, how to get it published on Amazon, how to get it, you know, out there where I can be able to allow people to get it from the library, you know, because others feel your pain and going through your challenge. And the question is, how do you equip them to overcome so they don't be the victim and say, oh, I feel you, man, versus, man, I'm here chilling with you in the victory lane. And that's where we want people to be, because once you're victorious, I have another resource, you see. And then say, for instance, if I leave the state or I leave the planet, you know, whether I get abducted by aliens or whether I transition because my time here is up, I know that I have equipped someone else with the resources that can bless the one I love. Because that's one thing I notice, no matter where somebody is from on the planet, everybody wants to see the people that they love have the tools they need to accomplish their goals. And that's why I try to pay it forward. But I don't just, I heard this last night from one of my mentors, and he was saying that we shouldn't just be, you know, like, how can I say, ahead of time. Everybody try to be ahead of time, and they miss what's going on in the moment. And he said you need to be on time so you can get in it. Because if you own it, like, you know how you own a car, and you standing on the sunroof, you just slide in that bad boy, oh man, yeah, where we going, cuz? And you can actually go somewhere in the moment and affect it, you know? And I know y'all probably heard of John Maxwell, right? Okay. And he talks about being significant. And being significant versus being successful. And that's what I'm trying to do. A lot of people say, oh, you published a book, you were an author, you successful. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But I want to affect somebody's life. I want to be significant. I want to say, you know what? Because, you know, Dederick Woodard, aka Big Cuz, he came and said something to me. He showed me something. Now I'm able. I'm able. I don't want to be Cain and kill him. I want to be able. I want to equip people to say, you know what? I can. Oh my God, I couldn't see that before because I took their attitude about themselves higher. And now they have a different attitude about how they see the person in the mirror. And that's what happened for me at Enoch Davis Center. I learned to see the man I see in the mirror a different way. That when I say higher, I mean more valuable. And I realized that it's okay to say I'm valuable. Because if I identify my value, I'm encouraging and giving people permission around me to say that you're valuable too. And it's not a contest. Because you what I need. You know what I mean? I need you to increase your value. And so that's what the Enoch Davis has done for me. It taught me that I need to increase my value, and it's okay. It's not a contest. You know, it is a conquest. And so my daughter said this to me. She helped me get this here. She had things she was thinking about, she wanted to experience. And we came up with this phrase. Y'all ever heard of M&Ms? Okay, M&Ms, they say they melt in your mouth, not in your hand, right? But they do melt in your hand if your hand hot. But you can't taste it if they melt in your hand, right? So, in the spirit of that, get in your mind, whatever thoughts are in your mind, get them in your moment, so that it's no longer an imagination. It's a part of the nation that you're dwelling in, and people can see them. They can connect with the resources and the solutions, because we need solutions. You know, when you're in pain, when you're in distress, you need a solution, and so that's my hope.